Hey everybody, welcome back to Nico Brothers. It's a beautiful day here in upstate South Carolina. We're in the local Spartanburg Copart yard next to our shop, so that's pretty awesome, not too far to drive. Definitely got some exciting stuff to check out today, from muscle cars to luxury to big trucks, all sorts of stuff. So we'll definitely go out there, check out the damage, check out the good, check out the bad, and they're also playing today as well. So we'll be able to bid on them if we want to, and also definitely see the price, how much they go for. So let's not waste any time and check out our first vehicle. All right, first liner up, we have a 2021 GMC Sierra Denali. Man, this thing is definitely a luxury truck, 6.2 liter V8. Interesting enough, this thing has a clean title. Even though it's wrecked in the side, definitely got some damage on that front passenger side. But hey, why not? Still clean title, which is kind of strange, but you know, it is what it is. 103,000 miles on it. It's got the keys in it. It already played a couple times. So from 14,000 to 9,000, 12,000 to last time went for 19,000, and yet it still didn't sell. So they definitely want some money for this thing, and they're trying to get top dollar. But dang, let's check out this damage. Fender, not too bad, but man, that pushed in all the way, probably to the pillar right there, so that's probably all pushed back as well. Sheesh. The frame is what we're looking at. If that is damaged, then that is rough. Surprisingly, it doesn't look horrible because we still have the main parts that we need intact, so the ears are fine. You just unbolt the lower control arm, unbolt the upper control arm, even though this does look twisted right there. So that strut tower looks bent, and that'll probably need to be pulled as well. And usually right there is where it buckles. And yeah, you can see it took a hit right there, and it probably did pinch it, so this whole thing's probably pushed in that way. Dang. That's crazy, guys. So even though it has a clean title, it probably has frame damage. So you're looking at most likely airbags deployed. Yep, I could see that right there. So the current airbags did deploy on it. Frame damage. Whole side's destroyed. 100,000 miles on it. I don't know why they didn't salvage it out. I mean, we're still here at the salvage auto auction, but it has a clean title, which isn't going to make the price go up. But every time I bought a clean title that went through the insurance process, they still come back and they say, no, it's actually salvaged, even though I have a clean title in hand. So another thing to watch out for, just because it says it's clean, doesn't mean the history doesn't have damage history, and a lot of the credit unions or whatever people getting loans on it still can't really get it because they're saying it's salvaged. So it sucks. You kind of pay more and you still have salvage prices. So definitely watch out for that. And this one's just a regular salvage truck. It's definitely fixable, but I don't know why it's still clean title. I've seen a lot with rental car companies and some other people, they know a system how to keep it clean. It really just depends on the insurance adjuster, surprisingly. But yeah, definitely frame damage. A lot of parts need to be replaced. I mean, this stuff is just torn apart all the way to the structure right there. So, sheesh. Definitely got some work to do. All right, guys, so brand new MRSP for this thing is $60,000 plus, I mean, being a Denali. Clean title retail right now is around $36,000. If it was legit clean title, probably no accidents like that. But with this side hit, you're looking at least roughly estimating $7,000. Front clip maybe $3,000. Probably frame damage, like I said, that's easily $3,000. Just to put in the frame machine usually costs $3,000 just to put it on there. So total repair, probably $10K at least, I'm thinking. So that's definitely a good bit. Like I said, it played before a couple times with no sale and over 100,000 miles on it. Is it worth chasing? Maybe around 14,000, maybe for 10, but then you have another $10,000 in it, so you're looking at 24, and they're selling for 30. I don't know, guys. That's definitely a lot. Maybe for, you know, for yourself kind of thing, but I don't see enough meat in the bone to get it and flip it unless it goes super cheap. We'll definitely watch it. It is playing today and see what it goes for. All right, guys, that truck right there is actually playing today too. I was thinking about checking it out, but it's got over 200, close to 300,000 miles on it. And I was like, nah, that's okay. It's a nice F-150 for sure. Great daily. Looks like minor damage, but with that many miles, I don't know. It's a good parts car, I guess. Body panels and things like that. I wouldn't. By the time you fix it, get it back, I don't know the resale value. And that's pretty impressive, honestly. But yeah, money's not there. And here we go, guys, our next vehicle, 2024 Ford Bronco, Black Diamond Edition. So this one's playing today as well, so I definitely want to check it out. Ford definitely made a comeback with the Broncos. Definitely hot. People are loving the Broncos, but would they love a salvage one with a little bit of front end damage? I mean, who knows? We actually had one before, guys. I don't know if you remember. We had that green Bronco that we did, completely rolled over like 6 times, and we were able to restore it, wide body it, custom paint job, and that thing was looking good. So there's definitely potential. And this, oh, this ain't bad at all. This will buff out. I think we have a hood left over too from our last project, so shouldn't be too much going on, but definitely let's check it out. And the Black Diamond Edition definitely helps out. All right, guys, so this thing only has 9,000 miles on it, which is awesome. Definitely helps with the selling point. Low miles is always nice. Auction runs, sometimes things like this go for around 18,000 to 25,000, so that's probably the ballpark how much of this one's going to go for. This one has the 2.3 liter EcoBoost, 275 horsepower, not too bad, honestly. It's the black diamond trim, so we got the skid plate, heavy duty bumper without the cool interior. MRSP, these usually sell brand new for around $41,000, and they still kind of kept their value. Like I said, 2024, fairly new, and they're going around today market value around $38,000 on it. That front clip, we're probably looking, let's just say roughly $3,000 to $5,000. Airbags, if they deployed, we got to check that out, $2,000. So maybe $8,000 a repair. Shouldn't be too bad. It's pretty cool that Bronco made a return back in 2021 after 25 years. So they weren't making them. All of a sudden in 2021, they're like, yeah, let's do it again. And they sold over 100,000 of them in 1 year. Long wait list. Man, the dealers were marking them up $10,000 plus. Definitely a rival for the Jeep Wrangler. It was going at it, and people still love them. Broncos are still pulling strong bids, even salvage. Would you buy one though? I mean, this one's probably gonna go for less than $20,000. Let's see if we get this hood opened up and check out that damage, y'all. This is a run and drive, some potential. I like the Bronco. We were cruising around on it. It was a fun vehicle. We had the 2-door one, so it was a little smaller, and it was so weird seeing both tires at the same time because they're like giant, massive off-road tires we put on there. It was fun. We actually sold it and traded in for some other stuff, so not too bad at all. There we go. That's nice that I taped it up just in case it doesn't flap out sitting here in the yard. Come on. Let's see the damage. See if there's still radiator fluid in there. Oh, come on. Let's pop that hood open real quick. Hood, bumper, grill. Nice. I'm happy the latch is still working. There we go. I feel like there's a cover missing, but maybe that's just how they come. Usually they do get all covered up, but looks like our radiator's still okay, maybe a little low, but it's just hard to tell. Fans seem to be in good shape. Nope, this side's hit. So yeah, I think the whole radiator is bad and pushed off on this side. So I got hit more towards the driver's side, squished in. You hear that one? Versus this one, smooth. So yeah, it makes sense. Front clip. Just unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there with the shutter grill, AC condenser, radiator, a lot of little plastic trim pieces. Headlights end up being a little much. Front bumper is messed up, but that frame hopefully is okay. But realistically, it looks like it got bananaed as well as it got hit. And so we need to put in the frame machine. It's a basic hit. Nothing too crazy. Nothing we can't do. But is it worth the money? Because at the end of the day, it's all fun and games to get stuff repaired, but we got to resell it. That's the name of the game, you know. You want to try to make some profit, which I still think there's a good bit on this one you can make. I hope the parts aren't too bad to get, because this is more of a newer one. Sometimes they're on back order, the lead time's out of stock, you know, no shipping day kind of stuff, and that always makes life harder. But we'll see how much it goes for. Make sure you stay tuned to the end. It is a run and drive, but I don't think we should be driving it. Hear a little bit ticking. Oh, smooth it out. Nice. 9,000 miles on it, guys, and it's got some gas in it. Look at that big screen. Definitely sweet. Off-road handles. Of course, 4x4. Top comes off. They're fun. Yeah, they did a good job for this one. I like it. Definitely cool. Oh yeah. I'm keeping my eye on this one for sure. No other damage in the back, just mainly that front end hit. Because usually it kind of gets sandwiched between stuff, but it's looking sweet. Alrighty, let's just keep on going. All right, guys, here we go. Got ourselves another Ram Rebel 1500. Definitely some front end damage going on here. Sheesh. Oh man, that took a hit. Didn't look too bad in pictures, but coming up to it, wow. This is actually really bad, guys. I think it took a good hit and just kind of sandwiched the entire front end forward and up. Boop. You could kind of tell with the hood just smashed. Wow. Man, good thing you check these things out in real life, because sometimes you're like, oh, it's not so bad, that, you know, just a little light tap in the front, but I'm pretty sure this whole thing's gonna need a frame swap. Just looking at it from there, because check this out right here. The hood pushed over the fender already over the pillar and under the door. This gap, there is no gap. This is an overlap. It's like the kind of stuff that happens we teach in school. But yeah, this whole thing got pushed in there pretty hard, even though it's a run and drive. Wow. Dang, definitely gotta watch out. And even though it looks not too bad, I'm pretty sure that's bad. Sheesh. You could tell right there in the front tire as well, the whole front bumper is inside the tire. So getting this thing moved around is gonna be rough. And usually there's a good bit of space right there, because you got to turn that tire and stuff. Watch out for the rubbing. Oh, it's gonna be rubbing bad. Man, that is a hard hit. I mean, it is a Rebel, so it's got the Hemi V8 off-road trim, has a salvage title, but unfortunately it has played several times as well. So salvage title from Tennessee. It played first time for $14,000, then dropped down to $9,000, all the way to $15,000, and then recently went for $19,500. Man, that's kind of high, I would say. But buy it now price is $8,900. So it's kind of weird. It played a lot, but now they're just trying to get basically $9,000 out of it and move on. Clean title right now, prices for this thing is around $24,000. So even if you get it for 10 grand, you only have maybe 5 grand to fix it all. And I could see a lot of damage. That front clip alone is probably going to cost you $3,000 to $4,000. Framework, $3,000, and you're looking easily to $12,000 to get this thing fixed. Is it worth rebuilding? Maybe if you get it for a steal deal, but that is going to be a lot of work. It's back in the lane today. Should I even bid on it or walk away for a cleaner one? So definitely took a hard hit right here and just pushed the whole front end that way, so your front rails are going to be completely jacked up. Man, yeah, look at that gap right here. That side's too tight, this side's too big. I don't think this thing is just right for us. Maybe some good parts, honestly, that's what I would say. Still got a nice engine in it. A lot of other things going on. Airbags seem to be intact, surprisingly, which is really weird. Sometimes you see the fender bender and all airbags deployed. Sometimes you see crazy frame damage and no airbags deployed. Who knows? It's definitely different every time. Everything else looks nice in the truck, so definitely got some good doors, good bed. But repairing this thing, getting it back on the road, is it possible? 100%. Everything's possible. Is it worth it? I don't think so. This bed liner, got some nice mats, bed cover. It's a nice truck for sure. I daily drive it, but with this much damage, I don't know if it's worth saving yet. Let's keep going. Moving right along, guys, to a nice BMW SUV. I don't know what catches my eye with these SUVs, maybe because I'm in the market for one, so I'm like thinking about getting myself a nice SUV. The van life is moving on, so why not a hybrid as well? This thing's electric, so it's got a nice sleek design to it. The X5, run and drive, a little bit of front end damage and a little bit of door damage. So let's see how bad it is. Ugh. Man, it doesn't look bad in all the pictures, but you come up to a real life, this is looking starting to look kind of bad with all that damage going on. Man, salvage title, low miles. They usually go for $20,000 or close to $30,000. Dang. This thing's a 3.0 turbo, mid hybrid with 375 horsepower, all-wheel drive. Man, they start at $66,000 MRSP. So clean title retail right now is still at $60,000. Wow. It's kind of cool that BMW launched the X5 in 1999 and called it the Salve Sports Activity Vehicle. Pretty cool. It's one of BMW's best-selling models worldwide, with a 2024 refresh, added horsepower, and bigger screens. It's on the block today. Let's check it out. Maybe we'll bid it. But looking at it, we might have to let it go, guys. Definitely love the rims on it. Nice, beautiful headlights. The front end damage doesn't look too bad, and if that was only the damage I had, it wouldn't scare me. I don't know, y'all. This isn't too bad. Front grille, a little bit of headlight, lower bumper. No big deal. Like I said, nice that's running dry, but look at this door popping out the wrong way. I don't think it's supposed to open that way, you know? That's whatever, but this side smashed with the quarter panel damage and the tire kind of pointing the wrong way. So you got suspension damage, quarter panel damage, all-wheel drive. That's gonna be kind of rough. Probably tie rod ends are all messed up. Clip the bumper. Luckily the taillight's okay. If you look at it from this side, you're like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with it at all. I like how the airbags didn't deploy, but check out that trim. Man, that interior is nice. Very nice. So with that salvage title, I'll still probably get half off, $30,000, but that's a lot of work. Still get a pretty good deal, I would say. I do love that airbags didn't deploy on it. It just keeps things so much simpler. Seatbelt's probably locked up, so you still have to get the SRS module reset and all that good stuff. Not a big deal. It's just for some reason the airbags go off, that it's a lot of electronic problems. Sometimes they don't even start and run because of that. So that's a nice, cool feature. Low miles, like I mentioned before, is also nice. But I don't know if I could even open that driver door. Let's see, let's give it a try. Surprisingly, the gaps are okay on this side. Like I said, the front end damage isn't that bad. It's just the side. So we still got power on it. And then it just kind of closes by itself. It's got that soft close, so you won't slam it. A lot of cool stuff, but a lot of damage too. Man, that probably, you know, needs to go in the frame machine and get those hinges fixed, pulled back. It's a big project, but like I said, it's playing right now too, so we'll see how much the final verdict is and see how much it goes for. All right, guys, it was kind of hard to find, but here's our 2019 Ford Mustang. It's got the V8 5.0 engine, the most desirable one, I would say. But wow, they did a good job covering it up, making sure that it's protected from the elements. I was like, man, what's going on? So this thing has a little bit of front end damage going all the way to roof damage. And wow, that is pretty bad. Made a little pool right there. You know, concaved a little bit, but yeah, I think it's more than just the skin. That is like structural right there. So the whole roof will need to be replaced. And it's hard to see what's going on in the front because, man, this thing is covered up great, which is nice. You know, they definitely protected it, but at the same time, it's hard to check out all the damages. Sheesh. Back glass is gone too, all the way to over here, the little spoiler. So this one's definitely interesting. I mean, we'll see what's going on with it, but I was looking at the history on it. This thing actually did play back in the day as well. So it's the second time it was salvaged out for two different reasons. Two different issues, I guess, going on. Pretty cool. This thing is a manual as well, so it's very nice. Just over 25,000 miles on it. Like I said, it's been here before. Is it worth getting a second chance? So back in 2023, it sold for $15,800 with only 16,000 miles. So it was wrecked, somebody fixed it, drove on it, put a good bit of miles on it, and now here in 2025, it's back up again, but now it's got roof damage. So far, the bid is $4,000, and we'll see how much it goes for. The buy it now price for $6,500. That's kind of why I'm here checking it out. I'm like, man, $6,500 isn't bad, considering that only 2 years ago it went for close to $16,000. Wow, what a difference. I mean, we just seen that GT 500 go for what, $15,000? So this thing's buy it now, only for $6,000. I am intrigued, and we're definitely gonna check it out. So like I said, front clip. Unfortunately, Mustang front clip parts are so expensive. There's so many little pieces, so many little parts, and easily gonna rack you up probably $3,000 to $5,000. That roof structural, probably another, let's just roughly ballpark at $5,000. So you're looking at $8 grand, airbags deployed, another $2,000. So easily repair cost $10 grand. It's hard to see what's going on the front end, guys, because like it's all covered up, but for some reason they took the intake off. I really wanted to start it, but I don't know if I should start messing with it and completely tearing this apart, because I feel like once I unpeel it, it's gonna be exposed to the elements. But how bad do I want it? That roof is a little worse than I thought. I didn't know I was gonna get an in-ground pool. Man. Should we mess with the guys or should we let it go? It's not a bolt-on, bolt-off kind of thing. That's definitely a lot of work. Drilling all the rivets, getting a new roof. It's all possible. That is a project. No, why is it sold? Maybe, oh, somebody bought it now. That's what's going on, guys. Because the auction's starting soon. I was like, man, I thought we had a little bit of time. We tried to figure out. So somebody hit buy it now, which kind of makes sense. That was a low buy it now price. And sometimes I've seen it goes more from the buy it now. You know, as soon as the auction starts in about 30 minutes, I was like, man, it could have been, what time is it? It all kind of blends together. So somebody hit buy now and grabbed this thing without even looking at it, because obviously they didn't untape it. But I just wanted to see what it sounds like, because a lot of parts were gone. The battery was gone, the intake was gone, that I could just tell from the pictures. It could be a good deal. Could be a bad deal. Because like I said, it played before and it had like a wrap or something, and the bumper still has that original wrap on there. The whole car was wrapped in this kind of two-tone flat wrap kind of thing. Interesting. And no longer available. That's unfortunate. Stuff was missing. Like, why would you unbolt that? Maybe it got damaged, or maybe they just took it apart, or who knows the story behind it, or what happened. Maybe a tree fell on it, crushing everything. I guess we'll never know. All right, guys, something a little different here. I know we just went from a, muscle car Ford V8 5.0 to this 2024 Toyota Prius. Man, so futuristic looking. I mean, check this thing out. Very sleek, very clean design, full electric vehicle going on. So, if you want to save a little bit, on fuel cost, here you go. But definitely got some damage as well on that front driver's side door damage. But could we scoop it up for cheap? So salvage title, but it's got some low miles on it. Usually they're around this year already have 15,000 miles on it, but this one's definitely less. Auction prices, they usually go for $7,000 to $9,000, and this one already is at $7,000. Surprise, surprise, but hey, it's going at it. It's got the 2.0 hybrid, 194,000 miles on it. MRSP is around $30,000, so $7K right now. Are the airbags deployed? Most likely with that damage, man. But everybody loves a Prius. Surprisingly, Priuses are still selling above MRSP. Even salvage titles are going strong and selling. Should we grab this thing for maybe around $9K and rebuild it? Be $20,000 all in? $10,000 cheaper than how much they're going for? I don't know. Do you guys want to see a Prius rebuild? So it definitely took a lower hit. Boom. Pretty hard lower hit that the whole door's popped forward. So your hinges are all messed up. You got to do some framework on it. Get that pillar pulled out because it's probably bananaed in right there. For some reason, we just don't like side door damages, and the gaps don't line up right. Everything needs a little bit of finessing, just to even get it back in the right spot. I love the color. Definitely sweet, but that is a little harder than I thought for sure. Current airbags deployed, which they should, and rightly so they should. It looks cool. I mean, I'm not a big Prius fan, but at the same time, this is nice. This is super cool looking. The gaps on this side look good, so it's just mainly on that driver's side over there. Interior is pretty clean. I mean, basically a brand new car in there. Both keys are there, which is nice, but it's gonna be hard to even open those doors once you get them on tape, which we've done before. Not the end of the world. It is playing today, so we'll see how much it goes for. But like I said, already the auction is at $7,300 on it. Only 525 miles on it. That's nothing. They didn't drive this car at all. I mean, off the lot, down the road, 500 miles. You could do that in a day, you know, just go for a road trip and you're done. But I guess it just sat and then it got hit and then it's been sitting for a while too. Sheesh. Minimum bid. Let's check the history with Auto A-Stat. See how many times it played before on the auction. Never played before, so this is the first time. It's still on minimum bid, so we'll see if they let it go. But like I said, already at $7,000. If they're going for around $30,000, oh, somebody can knock this out in like a couple days. As long as you have the parts, everything lines up, put the new parts on, pull it. I mean, actually pull it out with the old parts too, so kind of get the gaps kind of where you want it. So it's definitely possible and definitely save some money on it. So it could be a good deal. It could be a nightmare. Could be a great car to flip. I still think somebody would pay good money for even a salvage title Prius. Still great on gas, still very fuel efficient. Nice little daily driver. It looks like a futuristic Tesla. That's fun. I don't know, guys. Let's stay tuned and see what the final bid is. All right, guys, so there's about 200 cars playing today. We checked out 6 of them. Which would you bid on? Would you go for more the luxury or the muscle car or the gas saver kind of thing? So there's so much variety here. There's so much different project cars that we could pick up. But which one's a good deal? Which one's worth putting the money into? Honestly, it's hard to say, but hey, they're playing right now. So let's check out those prices and how much they're going for. Pretty cool, guys, but unfortunately that's all the time we have for today's auction going on. We do have some more that we want to check out later, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe, leave some comments down below. Would you pay that much? I mean, definitely pretty cool to see it live in person and the final price, so that's awesome. Love you guys' feedback, your support. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll catch you guys next time.